We're here with Shannon Falcone, on-water operation manager. Shannon, looked like a productive sailing day. Can you break down the day for us?
Yeah, it was a good day out on the water. Sea breeze filled in nicely. Had the young guys on the boat too, and ultimately it was just laps around the race course. I think something you may have spotted was just interfering with the LEQ a bit more. That's just part of the process to get the sailors on board, starting the comms loop, calling relatives, putting them in difficult situations. It's easy to sail around by yourself, ultimately, and that's something that not being able to do two boating and so on. You have to sort of engage in that, and it was something that with Philippe last campaign it got really good with the 75. So just bringing in with our LEQ now, and hopefully helps the guys to debrief situations that they haven't sort of had before, and just get them talking about it. It's all about communications, really.
Shannon, more on the interfering, is there certain boat courses and boat speed you have to follow, or are you just spontaneously trying to get in a spot where you put them?
Ultimately, I think the decision is better on the race. I mean, race course is so small with the boundaries and everything. It's with Chase 1, you basically sail like you're on a sailing boat. So you've got targets, true wind angles, you've got all the instrumentation on board anyway, to sail as if you were sailing the race boat, in your manoeuvres. You drop the speed so you're not gaining too much in the maneuvers and so on, and you're just trying to basically do it. So the good thing is, we've got a great team. Max calling tactics, Gila navigating, Mickey calling relatives. So it just feels like we can really bring it to the boys and show them how it's done.
And Chuck, beside that, what's your responsibility on the safety side in the team?
So I mean, on-water ops is basically managing, once the boats leave the dock, just having responsibility of crisis management. Luckily, we went through some difficult times last campaign, but just I think with the experience, and not only myself, but with the other people involved in coming up with a really good crisis management protocol, all the safety training for all the sailors, and also for anyone else that goes out on the platform, because as you know, we can have 2 extra spots on the boat. So whether it's designers or guests and so on, they all have to go through their safety training, whether it's in the pool, using our aqualung gear and all that kind of stuff. So it's just basically, we're here to win the cup, but we're making sure that we're doing it as safe as possible.
And beside that, is also your role on the water to keep an eye on us where we are? And
No, I mean, you guys, something we've talked about, is the fact of basically, I think something you guys appreciate is trying to keep up with, even now, just a 40-footer, how difficult it is even here in Cagliari, which on a good sea breeze, Scirocco day with only even half, or 3/4 of a meter of wave action is a rough ride. The sailors have it easy on the boat when they're foiling, so kudos to you guys for trying to keep up too. And that should be something that's fun when, something that's not fun, but the one thing I do see positive with the HSV coming online at some point is that it definitely smooths out the ride for people having to keep up with the boat.
Shannon, per concludere, un commento corto per i tifosi di Luna Rossa in italiano.
Allora, giornata spettacolare qui a Cagliari, sole, vento, abbiamo fatto tanti giri di boe, mettendo anche un po' di interferenza con le Chase 1, così i ragazzi a bordo cominciano a discutere situazioni. La comunicazione è la cosa più importante, che si è visto anche la scorsa Coppa, che hanno fatto un bellissimo lavoro, che con Jimmy, con Philippe e tutto. Una cosa è anche ora introdurlo ai giovani, che sì, una cosa è andare a fare testing e manovre quando le vuoi fare, una cosa è portare la barca al suo meglio quando non devi solo decidere te quando fare le manovre, se c'è un'altra barca che ti sta forzando a fare delle cose. Allora cominciando da quello, Spero che ci seguite tutti, sfortunatamente non ci vedremo qui a Cagliari, allora dovete tutti venire a Barcellona l'anno prossimo.
Grazie, Shannon.